Welcome to Mill Mountain Theater. We are excited to have you at today's performance of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. We would like to thank the following for their continued dedication and support: the Board of Directors, the staff of Mill Mountain Theater, and our wonderful volunteers. Special thanks to our sponsors who helped make this production possible: the Kiwanis Club of Roanoke, Roanoke Valley Orthodontics, Business Solutions Incorporated, Innovative Insurance Group, the Davis H. Elliott Company, Clater Word Associates, BJ Priest, and Carillion Clinic. Special thanks to our friends at Chocolate Paper, Wheeler Dry Cleaning, and the Conservatory Parents Guild. And a special thanks to our grantors: Center in the Square, Actors Equity Association, the National Endowment for the Arts, Theater Communications Group, the Virginia Commission for the Arts, WVTF Radio, and Blue Star Theaters. We'd also like to thank Roanoke Public City Libraries, Star City Reads, and Turn the Page Foundation, who help us continue our literacy initiative, connecting theater to reading. All student audience members are encouraged to take home a free book. Books can be found in the lobby before and after the performance. We would like to remind you that recording or photography of any kind is strictly prohibited during this performance. Please double check your cell phones and turn them off. In case of an emergency, please exit the doors in which you entered. Next up on our Waldron stage is the one-man show, Every Brilliant Thing, running November 7th through the 10th. Tickets are going fast. Visit millmountain.org. Next up on our main stage is the Rodgers and Hammerstein classic, The Sound of Music, running December 4th through the 22nd. We've also got an exciting lineup of spring classes for students pre-K through adult, starting February 3rd. Visit millmountain.org/class to learn about our early bird special and register today. Now, get ready to enjoy Shakespeare's most famous tale of love and tragedy, Romeo and Juliet.
Forth the fatal loins of these two foes. A pair of star-crossed lovers take their life.
The fearful passage of their death-marked love
is now the hour to traffic of our stage,
which if you with patient ears attend,
what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend.
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
If you do, sir, I am for you. I serve as good as man as you.
No better?
Well, sir.
Say better. Here comes one of our master's kids.
Yes, better, sir.
You lie! What? Art thou drawn among these heartless hinds? Turn thee before you, and look upon thy
oh, I do but keep the peace. Put up thy sword, or manage to part these men with me.
What? Drawn into the peace? I hate the word. As I hate cowards! Oh, Montague's ended. Have at me, coward! Rebellious subjects!
Enemies to peace!
Prepare for this place to stay and steal! Throw your sacred weapons to the ground, and hear the sentence of your moving prince!
Three civil brawls bred of an airy word.
By thee,
Of Capulet!
And Montague
have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace.
once more
On pain of death, all men depart.
Where is Romeo? Saw you today? Right glad I am he was not at this fray.
See where he comes, so please you step aside. I'll know his grievance or be much denied. Good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so young?
But who struck 9?
I am he, sad hours seem long.
What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that which having makes them short.
In love.
Out.
Of love?
Out of her favor where I am in love.
Alas, that love, so gentle in his view, should be so tyrannous and rough in proof.
Alas, that love whose view is muffled still, should without eyes seek pathways to his will. Oh me, what brave is here! Yet tell me not, for I have heard it all. Here's much to do with love, but more with hate. Oh, anything of nothing's first create. This love I feel, that feel no love in this. Dost thou not laugh?
No, goddess, I rather weep.
Good heart at what?
At thy good heart's oppression.
Why, such is love's transgression. Farewell, my cuz.
Wait, I will go along, and if you leave me so, you do me wrong.
Tut. I have lost myself. I am not here. This is not Romeo, he's some other where.
Tell me in sadness, who is that you love?
She is too fair, too wise, wisely too fair, to merit bliss by making me despair.
Be ruled by me, forget to think of her.
Oh, teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thine eyes, examine other beauties.
Show me a mistress that is passing fair. What other beauty serves as a note, where I may read who passed that passing fair. Farewell, thou canst not teach me to forget.
I'll pay that doctrine, or else die in debt.
Now, my lord.
What say you to the suit?
I sang o'er what I have said before. Your child is a stranger in the world. She hath not seen the change of 14 years.
Younger than she, or
Younger
happy
than
mother's
she, or
maid.
happy mother's
She your
maid.
happy mother's maid.
And too soon marvel, those so early made.
But woo
Woo
her,
her,
gentle
gentle
Paris, get her heart.
This night I hold an old accustomed feast.
And
You,
you, invited as my
honored guest. You, Peter.
Trudge about through fair world.
Find those persons out whose names are written there.
And to them say,
My house and welcome on their pleasure stay.
find them out whose names are written here, but I can never find what names the writing person hath here writ. I must to the learned. In good time.
Good day, good fellow.
Good day to you. I pray, sir, can you read?
I, mine own fortune and my misery.
Perhaps you have learned it without book, but I pray, can you read anything you see?
I, if I know the letters in the language.
Ye say honestly. Rest you merry.
Stay, fellow. I can read. Signor Martino and his wife and daughters. Signor Placentio and his lovely nieces. Mercutio and his brother Valentine. My fair niece Rosaline. Signor Valentio and his cousin Tybalt. Lucio and the lively Helena. A fair assembly. Whither should they come?
To our house.
Whose house?
My master's.
Indeed, I should have asked you that before.
Now I'll tell you without asking. My master is the great rich Capulet. And if you be not of the house of Montagues, I pray, come and crush a cup of wine. Rest you merry. At this same ancient feast of Capulet sups the fair Rosaline, whom thou so lovest. Go thither, and with unattainted eye, compare her face to some that I shall show. and I will make thee think thy swan a crow.
One fairer than my love, the all-seeing sun ne'er saw her match since first the world begun. I'll go along, no such sight to be shown, but to rejoice in splendor of mine own.
Thou know'st my daughter's of a pretty age. Faith, I can tell her age unto the hour.
She's not 14.
How long is it now to Lamb's tide?
A fortnight in odd days.
On Lamb's eve at night shall she be 14. God mark thee to his grace, thou wast the prettiest babe that e'er I nursed, and I might live to see thee married once I have my wish.
Mary. That Mary is the very theme we came to talk of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It is an honor I dream not of.
In honor? Were not I thine only nurse, I would say thou hadst sucked wisdom from thy teat. Well, think of marriage now. Younger than you are made already mothers.
By my count, I was your mother much upon these years that you are now made. Thus in brief, the
valiant
pair seeks you for his love.
A man, young lady, such a man is all the world. Why, he's a man of wax.
For Rhoda Summer hath not such a flower.
Nay, he's a flower, in faith, a very flower.
What say you? Can you love the gentleman?
This night we shall behold him at our feast, read o'er the volume of young Paris' face, and find light writ there with beauty's pen. Speak plainly.
Can you like of Paris love?
I'll look to like, if looking like you move, but no more deep line dart mine eye than you consent to give strength to make it fly.
Madam, the guests have come, supper served up. My young lady asked for the nurse cursed in the pantry and everything in extremity. I must hence to wait. I beseech you follow straight. We follow thee. Juliet,
The county stays.
Go, girls, seek happy nights to happy days.
What? Shall this speech be spoke for our excuse, or shall we on without apology?
But let them measure us by what they will. We'll measure them a measure and be gone.
Give me a torch. I have not for this ambling. Being but heavy, I will bear the light.
Hey, gentle Romeo. You must have your dance.
Not I, believe me. You have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground. I cannot move.
You are a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and soar with them above a common bound.
Under love's heavy burden do I sink.
And to sink in it, should you burden love? Too great a pressure for a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? It is too rough, too rude, too boisterous, that it pricks like thorn.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love.
Oh,
Prick love for pricking,
Oh.
and you beat love down.
Come, knock and enter, and no sooner in than every man to take him to his legs.
I'll be a candle holder and look on. The game was ne'er so fair, and I am done.
Come, we burn daylight, oh.
Nay, that's not so.
I mean, sir, in delay. Waste our nights in vain like lamps by day. Take our good meaning where our judgment sits 5 times that err once in our 5 wits.
And we mean well in going to this mass, but 'tis no wit together.
Why, they won't ask.
I dreamed a dream tonight.
So did I.
Well, what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
In bed, asleep, while they dream things true.
Oh, then I see Queen Mab within view. She's the fairy's midwife. She comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone, the forefinger of an alderman. Drawn with the team with little atomites, athwart men's noses as they lie asleep. Her wagoner, small, gray-coated gnat, her chariot an empty hazelnut. And in this state, she gathers, night by night, her lovers' brains, and they dream of love. Sometimes she gallops o'er a courtier's nose, and then dreams he, smelling out his suit. Sometimes she tries for a soldier's neck, and then dreams he of cutting thorn throats, drums in his ear, and he starts and wakes, being thus right, swears a prayer or two, sleeps again. This is that very man! This is she!
Peace! Peace, Mercutio, peace! Thou talkest of nothing.
True, talk of dreams. Children of an idle brain, from nothing but vain fantasy, more inconstant than the whistle wind.
This wind you talk of blows us from ourselves. Supper is done, and we shall come too late.
I fear too early, for my mind misgives some consequence yet hanging in the stars. But he that hath the steerage of my course, direct my sail. On, lusty gentlemen. For swear at sight, for ne'er I saw true beauty till this night.
Montague, our foe, a villain that is hither come in spite to scorn at our solemnity this night.
Young Romeo!
A villain ere de foe, and by the stock of honor, if I cannot strike him dead, I hold it not a sin.
Be careful, gentle
Let him
cuz.
alone.
I will not endure him.
He shall be endured. Am I
the master here or you? Go to!
I will withdraw, but this intrusion now seeming sweet convert to bitter's gall.
If I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, this gentle sin is this. My lips to blushing pilgrims ready stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
A pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which manly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy Palmer's kiss.
Have saints not lips and holy Palmers too? my lips. Oh, trespass sweetly urged. Give me my sin again.
You kissed by the book.
Madam, your mother craves a word with you.
Who is her mother?
Mary Ashwood, her mother is the lady of the house.
Is she a Capulet? Oh, dear, count my life as my post-death.
Oh, wait, Ron, this court is the best.
Nor is my unrest.
Come hither, nurse. What is young gentleman? Go ask his name. If he be married, my grave is to be like my wedding bed.
His name is Romeo and Montague, the only son of your great enemy.
Ah, my only love sprung from my only hate. Too early seen unknown, and known too late.
Can I go forward when my heart is here? Turn back, dull earth, and find thy center out. Soft but like the yonder window breaks. It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief, that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Oh, it is my lady, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business to entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres, till they return. Her eyes in heaven would through the airy region stream so bright that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I may touch that cheek.
Ay, me!
She speaks. Speak again, bright angel, speak again.
Oh, Romeo! Romeo! Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which you call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called. Retain that due perfection which he owes about that title. Romeo doth thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I'll take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of this tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair saint, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb.
With love's light wings did I o'er perch these walls, for stony limits cannot hold about.
By whose direction foundst out this place?
By love that did first prompt me to inquire.
Thou know'st the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush me paint my cheek for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Dost thou love me? Oh, gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon I
Oh,
vow.
swear not by the moon, then constant moon, lest thy love be likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Although I joy in thee, I have no joy of this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like lightning, which thus doth speak to be ere one can say, it lightens, sweet good night.
Oh, don't leave me so unsatisfied.
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
Exchange thy equivalent vow for mine.
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it, and yet I would it were to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank, and to give it thee again. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have. For both are infinite.
Oh, Juliet!
Anon, good nurse, speak well to be true. Stay but a little, I will come again.
Oh, blessed, blessed night. I am afeard being a knight while this is but a dream.
Ah, 3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy wit of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow, where and what time thou shalt perform the rites. Madam, I come, anon! But if thou mean'st not well, I do beseech thee.
Madam!
By and by, I come to cease thy strife and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow will I send.
So drive 1,000 times the worst to want thy light. Love goes toward love like schoolboys from their books, but from love towards school with heavy looks.
Psst, Romeo. Psst, Romeo?
My dear,
At what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
at the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years to play. Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Good morrow, father!
Oh, benedicite! What early tongue so sweet saluteth me? Young son, it argues a distempered head so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Or if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
That last is true. The sweeter rest was mine.
God partisan with thou was Rosaline.
With Rosaline, my good sweet father? No. I have forgot that name, and that name's woe.
That's my good son. But where hast thou been then?
I'll tell thee ere thou ask it me again.
Oh, be plain, good son, and homely in thy drift. Riddling confession finds where riddling shrift.
Then plainly know my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. As mine on hers, so hers is set on mine. All combine, save what thou must combine by holy matrimony. This I pray, that thou consent to marry us today.
Holy St. Francis! What a change is here! Is Rosaline who thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken? Young men's love then lies not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes.
I pray thee, chide me not. Her I love now. Doth grace for grace and love for love allow.
Well, come, young waverer, and go with me. In one respect I'll thy assistant be, for this alliance may so happy prove to turn your household's rancor into pure love.
Oh, let us hence. I stand on sudden haste. Wisely and slowly stumble, there run fast.
Here comes Romeo.
Signor Romeo, bonjour. Here's a French salutation to your French slop. You gave us the counterfeit fairly last night.
Oh, good morrow to you both. What counterfeit did I give you?
The slip, sir, the slip. Can you not conceive?
Oh, pardon, good Mercutio. My business was great, and in such a case as mine, a man may strain courtesy.
That's as much as to say a case such as yours constrains a man to bow in the hands.
Meaning to curtsy.
Thou was most kindly hit.
A most courteous exposition.
Nay, I am the very pink of courtesy.
Pink for flower.
Right.
Why then my pump is well flowered.
Well said. Follow me now this jest till thou hast worn out thy pump, that when the single soul of it is worn, the jester may remain after the wearing solely singular.
Oh, single-souled jest, solely singular for the singleness.
Oh, come between us, scrip and folio. My wits faint.
Oh, switch and spurs, or I'll cry a match.
Why, is this not better now than groaning for love? Now art thou sociable. Now art thou Romeo.
Stop there! Stop there! But look,
Here's goodly gear.
there's two, a shirt and a smock. God ye good morrow, gentlemen.
God ye good then, fair gentlewoman.
Is it good then?
'Tis no less, I tell you. For the body hand of the dial is now upon the prick of noon.
Out upon you. Gentlemen, can any of you tell me where I may find the young Romeo?
I am the youngest of that name, for a fault of a worse.
You say well, if you be he, sir, I desire some confidence with you. She will entice him to some supper.
Romeo, will you come?
I will follow you.
Farewell, my ancient lady. Oh, farewell.
Marry farewell. I pray you, sir, what saucy merchant was this that was so full of his own ropery?
A gentleman, nurse, who loves to hear himself talk, and will speak more in a minute than he will stand to in a month.
Scurvy knave! And thou, Peter, must stand by too, and suffer every knave to use me at his pleasure.
I saw no man use you at his pleasure. If I had, my weapon should quickly have been out, I warrant you.
Now, afore God, I am so vexed that every part about me quivers. Scurvy knave! Pray you, sir, a word, and as I said, my young lady bade me inquire you out. What she bade me say I shall keep to myself, but first let me tell thee. If ye should lead her into a fool's paradise, as they say, it would be a very
gross kind of behavior, as they say, for the gentlewoman is young. And therefore, if you should deal double with her, truly it were an ill thing to be offered to any gentlewoman, and a very weak dealing.
Nurse, commend me to thy lady and mistress. Bid her devise some means to come to shrift this afternoon. And there she shall at Friar Lawrence's cell be shrived and married.
This afternoon, sir? Well, she shall be there.
Commend me to thy mistress.
God in heaven bless you.
Commend me to thy
Thank
lady.
you, sir.
Commend me to thy lady.
Aye, 1,000 times. Peter, anon, before into pace.
The clock struck 9 when I did see the nurse. In half an hour, she promised to return. Oh, perchance she cannot meet him. That's not so. Now lays the sun upon the highmost hill of this day's journey, and from 9 to 12 is 3 long hours yet. She is not come. Oh, had she affections, and your warm youthful blood, she would be as swift in motion as a ball. But old folks, many fain as they were dead, unwieldy, slow, heavy, and pale as lead. Oh God, she comes. Oh, honey nurse, what news? Oh Lord, why look thou sad? No news we see I yet, tell them merrily.
I am a-weary, give me leave a while. Aye, how my bones ache, what a jaunt have I had.
I would thou hadst my bones, and I thy news. Nay, come, I pray thee, speak. Good nurse, speak.
Jesu, what haste, can you not stay a while? Do you not see that I am out of breath?
How art thou out of breath, when thou hast breath to say to me thou art out of breath? Is thy news good or bad? Answer to that.
Lord, how my head aches, what head have I?
Oh, what says he of our marriage? What of that?
Be true, your heart for sending me about, to catch my death jaunting up and down.
In faith, I am sorry that thou art not well. But sweet nurse, tell me what says my love.
Your love says, like an honest gentleman, and a kind, and a courteous, and a handsome, and I warrant a virtuous. Where is your mother?
Where is my mother? Why, she is within. Where should she be? You know, how oddly thou repliest. Your love says, like an honest gentleman. Where is your mother?
Are you so hot? Is this the poultice for my aching bones? It's forward, do your messages yourself.
Oh, here's such a coil. Come, what says Romeo?
Have you got leave to go to church today?
I have.
Then hie you hence to Friar Lawrence's cell. There stays a husband to make you a wife. Go, all to dinner. Hie you to the cell.
Hide high fortune, honest nurse, farewell. Good evening to my ghostly confessor.
Romeo shall thank thee, daughter, for us both.
As much to him else is his thanks too much.
Ah, Juliet, let come what sorrow can. It cannot countervail the exchange of joy one minute gives me in thy sight. Do thou but close our hands with holy words, from love devouring death do what he dare. It is enough I may but call her mine.
My true love has grown to such excess, I cannot sum up some of half my love.
So smile the heavens upon this holy act, as Holy Church incorporate two in one.
I pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the Capulet's abroad, and if we stay, we shall not skip a brawl.
Oh, wilt thou tutor me from quarreling?
By my head, here comes a Capulet.
By my heel, I care not.
Gentlemen, you did a word with one of you.
And with one word, with one of us, couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow.
Mercutio, thou consorts with Romeo.
Consort, what? Dost thou make us minstrels? Here's my fiddlestick. Here's that shall make you dance. Zoons consort.
We talk here in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw unto some place or else depart. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes were made to look, and let them gaze.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man. Romeo, the hate I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain. I do protest. I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise. Till thou shalt know the reason of my love, and so, good Capulet, be satisfied.
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Tybalt, rat catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Oh, good king of cats. Nothing but one of your 9 lives.
I am for you! Gentlemen, prepare for outrage! Tybalt Mercutio hath expressly forbidden hanging and Verona's hands. Hold on, Tybalt! Good Mercutio!
Curse on both your houses! Sped!
Art thou hurt?
A scratch, very. 'Tis not. Ask truly tomorrow. You shall find me a grave, man. A plague on both your houses! Plague on both your houses!
This gentleman, my ever faithful friend, hath got his mortal hurt on my behalf.
Oh, Romeo! Great Mercutio's dead!
If this book begins the woe, others must end.
Now, Tybalt! Take the villain back again!
Stand not amazed! Go hence, be gone, away! The prince will doom thee death! Why dost thou stay?
Oh, high important fool!
Enough! Away!
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
There lies the man, slain by young Romeo, who slew thy kinsman brave Mercutio. As Tybalt fell, did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth, or let Benvolio die.
Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
Not Romeo, Prince, he was Mercutio's friend. His fault concludes, but with the loss should end. The life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, immediately we do exile him hence.
I will be deaf to pleading and excuses.
Nor tears nor prayers shall purchase out abuses.
Therefore use none. Let Romeo hence in haste,
Else
when he's found that hour is his last. Bear hence these bodies and attend our will. Mercy but murders, pardoning those that kill. forth.
What is the news?
I bring thee tidings of the prince's doom. Not body's death, but body's banishment.
Banishment. Be merciful, say death.
Hence from Verona art thou banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
There is no world without Verona walls, but purgatory, torture, hell itself. Hence banished is banished from the world. And world's exile is death.
Go, deadly sin! Thou weird old thankfulness, this is dear mercy, and thou seest it not.
This is torture and not mercy. Heaven is here where Juliet lives. And every cat and dog and little mouse lives here with her and may look on her. But Romeo may not. He is banished. And sayest thou exile is not death?
Fond madman, hear me, but speak a word.
It helps not. It prevails not. Speak no more.
Oh, then I see that madmen have no ears.
How should they when wise men have no eyes?
Let me dispute with thee of thy estate.
Thou canst not speak of what thou dost not feel.
Arise, one knocks. Romeo, hide thyself. Hark how they knock. Who's there? Romeo, hide. Who knocks so hard? Whence come you? What's your will?
I come from Lady Juliet.
Welcome then.
Oh, he is even in my mistress's case, blubbering and weeping and blubbering. Stand up. Stand up. For Juliet's sake, stand up.
Speakest thou of Juliet? How's it with her? Does she not think me now a murderer? How doth she? Where is she? What says my concealed lady about our cancelled love?
She says nothing, sir, but weeps and weeps.
What rouse thee then? That Juliet is alive. For here's your sake, thou wast but lately dead. There art thou happy. Tybalt would kill thee, but thou slewest Tybalt. There art thou happy too. The law that threatened death becomes thy friend and turns it to exile. There art thou happy. A pack of blessings lies up on thy back. Go, get thee to thy love as was decreed. Send her chamber hence and comfort her. Go before, nurse. Romeo is coming.
My lord, I'll tell my lady you will come.
How well my comfort is revived by this.
Go hence, good night. Oh, here stands all your state. Either be gone before the watch be set, or by the break of day disguised from hence. Sojourn in Mantua. Give me your hand. Miss late. Farewell. Good night.
But that is joy, that's joy calls out on me. And we're in grief, so brief to part with you. Farewell.
It was the lark, the herald of the morn, no nightingale. I must be gone and live or stay and die.
Ah, yon light is not daylight, I know it I. Therefore, stay yet. Thou needst not to be gone.
I have more care to stay than will to go. How's it, my soul? Let's talk, it is not day.
Ah, it is. Hie hence, be gone away. It is the lark that sings so out of tune. Oh, now be gone, more light and light it grows.
More light and light, more dark and dark our woes. Farewell, farewell. One kiss and I'll descend.
Oh, thinkest thou we shall ever meet again?
I doubt it not. And our woes shall serve as sweet discourses in our time to come.
Oh God, I have an ill-divining soul. Methinks I see thee now thou art below as one dead in the bottom of the tomb.
Either my eyesight fails or thou lookst pale.
Trust me, love. And my eyes, so do you. Dry sorrow drinks our blood. Adieu. Adieu.
Farewell.
Why, how now, Juliet?
Madam, I am not well.
Evermore weeping for your cousin's death?
Juliet have done, some grief shows much of love, but much of grief still shows some want of wit.
Yet let me weep for such a feeling loss.
But now I'll tell thee joyful tidings, girl.
When joy comes well in such a needy time, what is it I beseech your ladyship?
Marry, my child, early next Thursday morn. The gallant, young, and noble gentleman, the Count in Paris at St. Peter's Church, shall happily make thee there a joyful bride.
Now by St. Peter's Church and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride. Oh, I pray you, tell my lord and father, madam, I will not marry yet. And when I do, I swear it shall be Romeo, whom you know I hate, rather than Paris.
Here comes your father. Tell him so yourself.
And see how he will take it at your hands.
How now?
A conduit girl?
What, still in tears?
But how now, wife?
Have you
delivered to her our decree?
I,
sir, but she will none. She gives you thanks.
I would the fool were married to her grave.
She not proud?
Does she not count her blessed?
Unworthy as she is, that we have brought so worthy a gentleman to be her bridegroom. But fellow your fine joints against Thursday next, to go with Paris to St. Peter's Church, where I will drag thee on a hurdle thither. Out, you green sickness carrion! Out, you baggage!
Father, I beseech you on my knees.
Hang thee!
Young baggage!
Disobedient wretch!
My fingers itch!
God in heaven bless her! You are to blame, my lord, to rate her so.
And why, my lady wisdom?
Hold your tongue!
You are too hot.
God's bread, it makes me mad.
Day,
Night.
Hour,
Time.
work,
play,
Alone.
in company, still my care hath been to have her matched. And now, having provided a gentleman of noble parentage, to answer,
not wed, I cannot love, I am too young, I pray you, pardon
me. But if you will not wed,
I'll
I'll pardon you. Raise where you will, you shall not house with me.
Look to, think on, I do not use to jest.
Oh, sweet my mother, cast me not away.
Talk not to me,
For I'll not speak a word. Do as thou wilt, for I have done with thee.
Oh, God! Oh, nurse, how shall this be prevented? Some comfort, nurse.
Here it is. I think it best you married with the county. Oh, he's a lovely gentleman. I think you are happy in this second match, for it excels your first. Or if it did not, your first is dead, or 'twere as good he was in living here, and who no use of him.
Speakest thou from thy heart?
From thy soul too, or else beshrew them both.
Well, thou hast comforted me marvelous much. Go in. Tell my lady I am gone, having displeased my father to Lawrence's cell to make confession and be absolved.
Marry, I will. This is wisely done.
Ancient damnation! O most wicked fiend! Thou and my bosom henceforth shall be twain.
On Thursday, sir? The time is very short. My father Capulet will have it so.
You say you do not know the lady's mind. Uneven is this course, I like it not.
Her father, in his wisdom, hastes our marriage to stop the inundation of her tears.
Oh, look, sir. Here comes the lady towards my cell.
Happily met, my lady and my wife.
Ah, that may be, sir, when I may be a wife.
That maybe must be love on Thursday next.
What must be shall be.
It's a certain text.
Come you to make confession to this father?
To answer that, I shall confess to you.
Do not deny to him that you love me.
I will confess to you that I love him. Are you at leisure, holy father, now, or shall I come to an evening mass?
My leisure serves me, pensive daughter, now. My lord, we must entreat the time alone.
Juliet, on Thursday early will I rouse ye. Till then, adieu. Keep this holy kiss.
Come, weep with me, past hope, past care,
I already know thy grief. I hear thou must in nothing make Rogan on Thursday next be married to the county.
Tell me not, friar, that thou hearest of this, unless thou tell me how I may prevent it. If in thy wisdom thou canst give no help, then with this knife I'll help it presently. Be not so long to speak, I long to die. And what thou speak, speak not of remedy.
Oh, daughter, I do spy a kind of hope, and if thou darest, I'll give thee remedy.
Oh, I will do without fear or doubt, to live an unstained wife to my sweet love.
Hold then, go home, be married, give consent to marry Paris. Now, take this vial. And this distilled liquor drink thou off. No warmth, no breath shall testify thou livest. Now, when the bridegroom comes in the morning to rouse thee from thy bed, there art thou dead. Thou shalt be borne to the same ancient vault where all the kindred Capulet do lie. In the meantime, again thou shalt awake. Shall Romeo by my letters know our drift, and hither shall he come. And that same night shall Romeo bear thee hence to Mantua. Be strong and prosperous in this resolve.
Love, give me strength, and strength shall help afford. Farewell, dear father. I pray thee leave me to myself tonight.
What? Are you certain?
Do you need my help? For I am sure you have your hands full on this so sudden business.
Good night. Get thee to bed and rest once more.
Good night. Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. My dismal scene I needs must act alone. Come, Violet. What if this mixture does not work at all? Shall I be married then tomorrow morning? How if, when I am laid into the tomb, I awake before the time Romeo come redeem me? That's a fearful point. Shall I not then be stifled in the vault and there die strangled ere my Romeo comes? Oh, if I wake, shall I not be distraught, environed with all these hideous fears? Romeo, I come. This do I drink to thee.
Mistress, what mistress? Fie, you slug a bed, what, not a word? How sound asleep art thee? I must needs wake you.
Lady! Lady!
Lady? Oh, help, my lady's dead!
Oh, it's hell!
may trust the flattering truth of sleep. My dreams present some joyful news at hand. I dreamt my lady came and found me dead, and breathed such life with kisses in my lips that I revived and was an emperor. A strange dream that gives a dead man leave to think.
Welcome from Mantua. What says Romeo?
Have news from Verona. How now, Benvolio? Dost thou not bring me letters from the friar?
I could not send it, here it is again, nor can a messenger to take it hence.
How fares my Juliet? Hear nothing to be ill, if she be well.
If she be well and nothing can be ill, her body sleeps in Capel's monument. Oh, pardon me for bringing this ill news.
Unhappy fortune by my brother, but this letter was not nice, but full of charge.
Is it even so? Why then I defy you, stars!
The neglecting it may do much danger.
Your pardon does.
No matter.
Get thee gone. Now must I to the monument alone.
Well, Juliet, I'll lie with thee tonight. I do remember an apothecary. Sharp misery had worn him to the bones. And if ever a man did need a poison now, here lives a caitiff wretch would sell it him. But ho! Apothecary!
Who calls so loud?
Come hither, man. Hold. There's 40 ducats. Now let me have a throat and pants, a potent dram of poison, as will disperse itself through all the veins, so that the life weary taker may fall dead.
Such mortal drugs I have. What man to its law is death to any he that utters them.
The world is not thy friend, nor the world's law. The world affords no law to make thee rich. Then be not poor, but break it and take this.
My poverty, but not my will, consents.
I pay thy poverty and not thy will.
Drink this off. It will dispatch you straight.
To Juliet's grave, for there I must use thee. Good, gentle youth, tempt not a desperate man. Put not another sin above my head by urging me to fury. Be gone! Wilt thou provoke me? Then have at thee, boy! Lie thou there, like a dead man interred. Oh, my love, my wife, ah, dear Juliet, why art thou yet so fair? I'll stay with thee, and here set up my everlasting rest, and shake the yoke of inauspicious stars from this world-wearied flesh. Eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace. And lips, oh you doors of breath, seal with a righteous kiss, a dateless bargain to engrossing death. Come, bitter poison. Come, unsavory guide. Here's to my love. Thus with a kiss, I die.
Romeo! Alack, what blood is this which stains the stony entrance of the sepulchre? Romeo, oh, hail. Well, Paris too? The lady stirs.
Comfortable friar, where is my lord? I do remember well where I should be, and there I am. Where is my Romeo?
I hear some noise. Lady, come from that nest of death, contagion, and unnatural sleep. Thy husband in thy bosom lies there dead, and Paris too.
Come go, good Juliet.
I dare no longer stay.
Go, get thee hence, for I will not wait. What's here? Poison, I see hath been my true love's end. Oh, churl, drunk all and left no friendly drop to help me after. I will kiss thy lips. Haply some poison doth hang on them to make me die for restorative. Thy lips are warm. Yea, noise, and I'll be brief. Oh, happy dagger, this is thy sheath. Ah! There rest, and let me die.
Looming peace this morning with it brings.
The sun for sorrow will not show its head.
Go hence to have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned, and some punished.
For never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet